What is up, guys? Here we go. We're going to be popping off into our Week 10 game against the Dallas Cowboys at Dallas. This is a big game for us to really prove we belong on a Thursday night primetime game. Dallas trying to improve to 7-2, and we are trying to improve to 6-3 on the year. Really would put us in a good position in our division here to win this game. So this is kind of a not really a must-win, but I mean it's up there with the must-win type games here. It's pretty important. So, we're not going to get nervous. Hopefully we usually come out and play well after we play bad the week before, like we did against the Ravens. So hopefully we can come out and do that again and play well here against Dallas. We got to stop Zeke. That's his number one. Hopefully Quinton Williams, Leonard Williams, Christian Covington, Terrell Hanks, all those guys are up. Our front seven are up to the task today, because it is going to be a thriller. All right, let's go. We get a stop on the first drive, and we're driving here in the second drive.
Here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as
3rd and 9, though. That's tough.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
Oh, pull!
Here is Kroll.
Oh, I don't care. He got killed. Let's go, baby. He was electric in open space. We're actually going to come in and finish this drive out, because we're going to. I have a feeling that this type of drive right here, we need to get a touchdown. So if I can hopefully bring us to the promised land there of grabbing that touchdown, this would be huge for us. Move Robbie out, flip the run. Oh, I think he got moved. Damn it, damn it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, come on, Aston. We need him to get that. We need him to block one of those guys. I mean, Bryce Love's making one guy miss every time. Okay? But we need him to make another guy miss.
He's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
And we'll get the font for 1 yard. All right, 3rd and goal at the 4 here.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice,
AJ Green comes through for us, beating Byron Jones. He was kind of our 3rd option on that one. I went to Font, looking for Font on the hitch, wasn't open. Oh. And we give up 3 there. Dallas drives again. We give up a touchdown this time, and now we get our 3rd down here. 3rd and 15. Let's come out here. And the turnovers, man, killing us. All right, so it's just Dak Daddy in the backfield here. Just can't give up 15 yards.
3rd and long for Prescott.
And that's exactly what we give up. Ah, come on, Jackson.
But not before they're inside the 25.
Right at the 15, dude. God dang. Let's we're actually gonna come in here and help out
on 2nd down
the defense
now,
here.
Defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll take
nice job there. Who is that? Marcus May coming up and delivering a hit there. 3rd and 3 here.
It's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and short yardage, Prescott.
Oh, I saw it too late, man.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, we knew this game wasn't going to be easy here, but we have a chance to get some points before half. So this would be a big chance for us to.
Can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. Darnold for the red zone now.
Slings at Robbie Anderson. Gets down to the 2-yard line there.
Taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. again, Darnold. And not able to get it that time.
Oh.
6 straight passes. Not there. Second.
Come on, this game does not want me to win, dude. There's no way he misses that throw.
They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them.
There we go. All right, 14-17 here. Halftime, I think we'll take it. All things considered here, and we're going to be back in the red zone. We come out firing on this opening drive.
Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
It's Bryce Love out in space. He's going to get about 10 there.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, 2nd inches is what we want there because we know we can pick it up here. We just wanted to make sure, we didn't get our 1st and goal at the 10 there. We're going to get it here like the 4, 5, or 6 here.
That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss.
And we're going to get it actually around the 2. Great run there. Bryce Love is having a great game. He's already up to 20 carries for 84, which is a lot of carries for him.
Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now it's Darnold.
God, man. Come on, Robbie. Jeff Heath, frickin'. Come on, Robbie. You can't get shoved like that by Jeff Heath, my bro.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the
come
field.
on.
Make a play on the football.
And he's able to
You
get
can't tell me Font's not going to fight for that, dude.
They get only a yard there. Now
He's already up to 8
3rd
catches in the game. Jesus.
I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion.
Putting all of our marbles in the Bryce Love basket here.
So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Yes, let's go. And Bryce Love has came to ball today, boys. Defense gets a stop. We get the ball right back to him. And defense needs some help here. We are going to come in and help. This might be a longer video, but I mean, this is a huge week for us. So
they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone.
No freaking way, dude. Oh my God. Well, our offense really needed to do something there. Come on. Oh, heck, dude.
To go 2 scores down here in the second half. A first down carry by Elliott.
Nobody's home. Come on, bro.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't.
What? Marcus May just missed him in the hole, dude. Are you kidding me? Look at this bullshit. Look, here he comes. He just doesn't even tackle him. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, Marcus, dude.
Play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought
Are you kidding me? Oh my. Have like 4 people tackle him, and he just breaks off him. All right, well, we got the ball at the 1-yard line here. Let's not mess around.
Really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
We need to stop, defense. Come on, boys. All right, look, we're going to come out here and try and make the stop.
Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop.
Hey, we got 3 down. Here we go. Wide.
They'll start the drive with
Yes.
Elliott.
Who is that coming through? Hanks?
He's had his way in this
Or is
one,
that the
but
other
this
rookie we
time
got at
they
the
get
other,
him
or that
behind the
other
line.
pretty bad overall guy we got at that?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
4 down. Hey, here we go. Wide. 26.
Again, it's Elliott.
Let's
And
go.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Let's go.
Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
26.
On 3rd down, Elliott. So
Yes.
he got 3 at 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiver in the 2nd.
All right, so we are going to be
Now comes the Cowboys
returning this
punter,
kick here.
as he's on to
And
kick
never
it
mind, they're
away.
going to kick it out. All right, we're going to get the ball at the 20-yard line. 1 minute and 9
What he was
seconds.
hoping for there is this'll hit
No
in the
timeouts
end
to
zone
go down the field.
for a touchback. New York set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play.
And Robbie Anderson takes the top off the defense. And he's going to run it in. Let's go. We're going to have a 4-point lead as long as we don't get blocked on the PAT. And back-to-back weeks, Robbie Anderson takes the top off the defense. We're coming out here. We're going to make this stop, hopefully.
Situation here. This defense powerless to stop the clock. This one might be just about over.
Here we go. Wide. 26.
He's back to throw. A dump off.
Nice tackle. Williamson tackles Zeke in open field. They don't take their timeout for some
It's a
reason there on
gain
that
of
one.
5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
26.
Back to throw.
Ooh, I almost read that. No timeout yet.
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
26.
Back to throw.
Bro, I don't know how he got so open. Did anyone else see that, bro? If I didn't run with that, he was wide open.
Now with 20 seconds remaining.
Oh, man, looks like they're going to run the Hail Mary here.
Quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there.
Yes!
Intercepted.
Michael Jackson got the
Picked
pick,
off at the
boys.
28, and they will take.
And that is it. As the New York Jets go into Dallas and win. Big game for us this week. Alright guys, let's get into our Week 10 game scorecard of the New York Jets versus the Dallas Cowboys at Dallas here. Big time win for the New York Jets, winning 35-31 tonight, and in a big time thriller and an important game for both teams. Sam Darnold plays out of his mind, 25 of 29 for 369 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the other side, Dak Prescott, 19 of 28 for 235 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And we got Bryce Love, 27 carries, probably his best game for us. 91 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, also 3 catches for 37 yards. Then we had to deal with the running candidate for the league MVP in Ezekiel Elliott. 34 carries, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns, which I guess is about a par performance for him. So I think we did pretty good. 1 catch for 5 yards as well. And there's a lot of ways I could have went here with our other person here, but I think Noah Fant's 9 catches. A lot of them were for first downs, huge pickups for 99 yards. No touchdowns, but still a big game for another rookie on our team. And then for the Cowboys, Amari Cooper gets going early and often with 8 catches for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then there we take a look at the total yardage. We have about a 50-yard advantage. Passing yards, we blew him out of the water. Rushing yards, they doubled us. First downs pretty even, turnovers pretty even, time possession pretty even. And next week the New York Jets head to the 3-6 Cleveland Browns, and the Dallas Cowboys are at home versus the New York Giants in a division thriller. Alright, so let's get into our NFL scores here for Week 10. We've got the Miami Dolphins losing in New England to the Patriots 20-21. We got the Cleveland Browns losing in Buffalo to the Bills 13-17. We got the Seahawks beating the Buccaneers 28-21. The 49ers losing in Baltimore to the Ravens 24-31. We got the Vikings going on the road to New York and winning 19-16. We've got the Redskins going to Philadelphia and losing 20-28. The Falcons in a blowout of the Panthers win 42-7. The Saints in a battle of division leaders lose by 10, 17-27 to the Rams. The Chargers beat the Raiders atop of the division and make it so where they can come back and have a chance at the division, 24-17. The Steelers lose to the Cardinals in a blowout fashion as the Cardinals win their third straight and start to get a nice little streak going. The Lions lose to the Broncos 16-24 as the Broncos win a meaningless game. The Bears beat the Packers Sunday night in a battle of the two teams atop the NFC North. Big win for Chicago. And the Texans beat the Chiefs 28-21 to keep their 6-game win streak going. Alright, let's take a look at our NFL standings here as we go out East and West here in the AFC, as the Jets are 6-3, the Bills are 5-4, the Dolphins are 4-5, and the Patriots are 3-6. The Jets get a win, keeping their 1-game lead over the Bills. The Bills win as well. The Dolphins lose to the Patriots, so that's going to put them 2 games back now. And out west, the Chiefs and Raiders both lose. Chargers win, puts them only a game out now, and the Broncos win as well. Alright, let's continue in the AFC here as we head to the North and the South. In the North, the Ravens win again. Browns, Steelers, and Bengals, I do believe, all lost, so it's pretty much the Ravens division from this way out as long as they don't start dropping a lot of games. And in the South, the Texans continue to win. The Colts lose. The Jaguars and Titans games are pretty much meaningless at this point, and I think the Texans are going to run away with this division now. Alright, and in the NFC East and West, we got the Cowboys at 6-3, Giants and Eagles at 4-5, and the Redskins at 3-6. The Cowboys lose, the Giants lose, the Eagles lose, the Redskins, the bottom team or the only team to win. Would have been a huge week for the Eagles to beat the Redskins. Instead, they fall, and it still looks like the Cowboys division. Out west, we got the Rams at 8-1. They continue to win. Big win over the division-leading NFC South Saints. The Seahawks continue to win as well, and the Cardinals and 49ers are pretty much meaningless at this point, but I think the Seahawks and Rams are both playoff teams. Alright, let's get into our standings of the NFC North and South. The Packers lose to the Bears on Monday night, which only puts the Bears a game out now of the very talented Packers. I think those are both the playoff teams. Lions here kind of making a push, as well as the Vikings are one of the best divisions in football right there. And in the NFC South, we got the Saints and Falcons at the top. The Falcons now only 1 game back after the Saints lose to the Rams, and the Panthers and Buccaneers games are pretty much meaningless. Let's get into our Week 10 MVP rankings here. We've got Zeke still in the #1 slot. I don't really see much competition to it. 182 attempts, 1214 yards, 6.7 average. The Jets defense was able to stifle him a little bit and shut down that average, but he still goes off for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then we got Deshaun Watson moving back up here into the MVP rankings with 2,500 yards, 23 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 69% completion percentage. And in the third slot, Phillip Rivers continues to stay here as the quarterback for the San Diego Chargers, racks up 2,613 yards, 25 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 65% completion percentage. Let's get into our passing leaders from Week 10. We have a newcomer to the mix as Mariota loses his yards lead to Matt Stafford. He's up to 2,641. Rivers stays the touchdown guy with 25, and Wilson ups his completion percentage 1 to the 71% mark. Alright, let's get into our most lopsided category since we started doing this, and that is the rushing leaders, as Zeke is up to 1,214 yards, 18 touchdowns, and a 6.7 yards per carry, all those blowing everybody else out. I don't see anybody catching him unless he gets injured. Alright, so we've had a couple of stayers here in the wide receiver leaders, but we do have a newcomer, and DeAndre Hopkins has opened up a 1-reception lead over T.Y. Hilton at 58. Tyreek still at 9 touchdowns. Since we started doing this, he has still been at 9 touchdowns. And T.Y. only has like a 3-yard lead now over A.J. Green. So this will be an interesting one. The wide receivers is a lot closer than the running backs, rushing leaders. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. All right, let's get into our defensive leaders from Week 10. Miles Jack holds about a 6-tackle lead after Week 10, and we have a newcomer to the sacks category as Khalil Mack has opened up a 1-sack lead over division rival Dante Hightower. And Janoris Jenkins is rolling in with 4 interceptions of the season. And there's now 2 guys, Aqib Talib and Michael Jackson Jr. of the Jets and of the Rams, tied with him at 4, so we'll see how this one turns out in the defensive leaders after Week 10.